A stray dog, its golden fur dusty and thin over sharp ribs, suddenly appeared outside a small veterinary clinic in a quiet American town. It didn't bark. It didn't growl. Instead, it kept scratching frantically at the glass door, as if desperately trying to call someone outside. Inside, Dr. Thomas, a man in his late 60s with silver hair and thick glasses, looked up from his paperwork, stunned by the sight. And he had no idea that what was about to happen would change his life forever. Stay with me till the end, because what this dog wanted will leave your heart trembling. Dr. Thomas had been living a quiet life. He'd worked as a veterinarian for over 40 years, saving countless dogs and cats. But ever since his wife passed away after a long illness, he had barely smiled a true smile. Every afternoon, he sat alone in his clinic, listening to the ticking of the clock, sometimes glancing out at the street where autumn leaves drifted down. Until today. What could make a stray dog come to him so desperately? At first, Dr. Thomas thought the dog was starving. He grabbed a bowl of food and brought it outside. But the dog merely sniffed it, then turned away and trotted a few steps before looking back at him with eyes that seemed to be pleading for something else. Dr. Thomas paused. Decades of working with animals had taught him to listen to his gut, and his gut told him something was wrong. Could it be that the dog was asking for help, not for itself, but for something else? After hesitating for a moment, Dr. Thomas pulled on his thick winter coat and followed the dog into the cold. The early winter wind cut through the air, whistling between the low houses. The dog led him along a narrow dirt path behind the clinic. Every few yards, it would stop, look back at him, its eyes filled with urgency and desperation. What was Dr. Thomas about to discover at the end of this path? Finally, the dog stopped in front of a pile of earth and broken wooden boards. It started pawing at the ground, barking in panic. Dr. Thomas dropped to his knees. He shone his flashlight into the gaps between the boards, and he held his breath as he heard faint whimpering. There were puppies he didn't know how many trapped underneath the wood. Dr. Thomas's hands trembled, partly from the cold, partly from the surge of emotion. With his aged hands, he began removing the broken boards piece by piece. Every time he pulled away a plank, the whimpering grew louder. At last, he lifted out 4 tiny golden puppies, shivering from the cold, their eyes squeezed shut. The stray dog rushed forward, licking each puppy gently, tears glistening in its dusty fur. And at that moment, Dr. Thomas couldn't hold back his own tears. He gently stroked the stray's head and whispered, "Good girl, I promise I'll take care of all of you." From that moment on, Dr. Thomas was no longer alone. His small veterinary clinic became a warm home for the brave mother dog and her 4 puppies. People from all over town came to visit, bringing food and donations to help him care for the little family. They said, perhaps it was the dog who saved Dr. Thomas's heart. If this story touched your heart, please subscribe to Soul Paw Stories 5 for more amazing stories of loyal dogs, rescues, and the incredible bond between humans and animals.